Thank you once again for joining here with me as we continue our daily devotion. Today we're going to go into Matthew chapter 12, verse 38 all the way to 50. And in this chapter, you are going to learn about who is with you. We left off at 37, where Jesus talked about the power of your word and what your word can do to someone, either lift them up or tear them down. And he said in 38, Then some of the scribes and Pharisees answered him, saying, Teacher, we wish to see a sign from you. But he answered them, An evil and adulterous generation seek for a sign, but no sign will be given to it except the sign of Jonah. For just as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the great fish, so will the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. The men of Nineveh will rise up at the judgment with this generation and condemn it, for they repented at the preaching of Jonah, and behold, something greater than Jonah is here. The queen of the south will rise up at the judgment with this generation and condemn it, for she came from the end of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon, and behold, something greater than Solomon is here. When the unclean spirit has gone out of a person, it passes through waterless place, seeking rest, but find none. Then it say, I will return to my house from which I came, and when it comes, it finds the house empty, swept, and put in order. Then it goes and brings with it 7 other spirits, more evil than itself, and they enter and dwell there. And the last state of that person is worse than the first. So also will it be with this evil generation. While he was still speaking to the people, behold, his mother and his brothers stood outside, asking to speak to him. Someone told him, Your mother and your brothers are standing outside, asking to speak to you. But he replied to the man who told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brothers? And stretching out his hand towards his disciple, he said, Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister and mother. My brothers and sisters in Christ, listen to this verse 50. It says, For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister and mother. So do not allow no one to deceive you. If anyone comes to you with any other doctrine or talk anything different from what is written in this Bible, do not listen to them. Because the Bible says, many of them will not enter into heaven's gate. They are going straight to hell, and they will take you also with them. So, it is always better for you to know the truth. It will set you free. And with that I will say, remember the men and the women out there that are serving in your prayers, and those that are in need. Help them if you can help them. And remember to treat others the same way that you want them to treat you. And be safe out there on the road. Till next time, as we continue our daily devotion.